Good morning, children. Today we are going to understand and read the chapter 13, that is Sultan Ghiyasuddin in the Qazi's court. Hundreds of years ago, in the eastern province of Bengal, Sultan Ghiyasuddin Azam Shah ruled the land. So, who was the ruler? Correct. Sultan Ghiyasuddin Azam Shah. His capital was Sonargaon. Sultan Ghiyasuddin was a good ruler. He ruled wisely and well. So, how was he? He was a good ruler. He ruled wisely and well. So, he did not do any partiality. He was very good ruler. He respected men of learning. He had a deep regard for law. So, he respected people who are learned. And he had deep respect for law. Means he used to follow all the rules and regulations. He did not think, okay, I am Sultan, so I will not follow any rules. There are no rules for me. No. Though he was a Sultan, he was very honest and he used to follow all the rules and regulations. One day, while the Sultan was practicing with his bow and arrows, he accidentally wounded the only son of a poor widow. So, what happened one day? One day, when he was practicing bow and arrow, what happened? He accidentally wounded the only son of a poor widow. So, widow whose husband is dead, जिसका पति मर गया है, widow. इसका क्या हुआ था? इन्होंने गलती से बाण चला दिया इनके बच्चे पे. The wounded boy did not survive. और वो बच्चा मर गया. Weeping and wailing, the poor widow went to the Qazi and told him what had happened. So this lady was very sad. So she wept. She started crying and she went to the Qazi. Qazi who takes decisions on the court, in the court. Yes. The Qazi was an honest and upright man. So now how was this Qazi? He was very honest. He sent an officer to summon the Sultan to his court. So he sent an officer to call the Sultan to his court. When the officer reached the palace, the guards stopped him and inquired about his business. So when this officer reached the palace to call the Sultan, the guards did not allow him and they were inquiring. When they learnt that they had come to serve summons on the Sultan, they were shocked. They refused to let him go inside the palace. So what did the guards do? They did not allow. They said, no, हमारा सुल्तान ने ऐसा कुछ नहीं किया रहेगा, हम आपको अंदर नहीं भेजेंगे. The officer was now in a fix. He was in tension. The guards did not allow him to enter the palace, but he knew that he could not return without serving the summons. तो वो अभी टेंशन में आ गया, अरे ये गार्ड लोग मुझे छोड़ नहीं रहे हैं और मैं इनको बुलाए बगैर वापस उधर मैं नहीं जा सकता. The Qazi would not take him back. He had to find a way of reaching the Sultan somehow. What could he do? He thought and thought. तो उसने सोचा कि अभी मैं क्या करूँ, मुझे तो जाना ही है, काजी मुझे नहीं तो लेंगे नहीं, अब मैं क्या करूँ. At last he began to sound the azan, the call for the prayer, loudly just outside the palace. So he started doing his prayer. He started calling Allah loudly. He started doing his prayer. It was not yet time for the prayer. When the Sultan heard the loud untimely call, he was greatly surprised. So they have their time of prayer. कभी भी उन लोग प्रे नहीं कर सकते, उनका टाइम रहता है. तो सुल्तान ने सुना कि ये कौन है, एक अलग टाइम पे प्रे कर रहा है. सो ही वॉज सरप्राइज. ही ऑर्डर्ड दैट द मैन गिविंग द कॉल शुड बी ब्रॉट बिफोर हिम इमीडिएटली. तो उन्होंने क्या बोला, तुरंत मुझे अभी वो आदमी से मिलना है. सो सी इसका काम भी हो गया, ये जाके बुला भी सकता है सुल्तान को. क्यों? क्योंकि काजी ने बुलाया है. His soldiers rushed out of the palace gates, caught the officer and took him to the Sultan within moments. उसके soldiers ने क्या किया, तुरंत ये ऑफिसर को उठाया एंड सुल्तान के पास ले गए. When the officer knelt before the Sultan, he was trembling with fear. So when the officer was near the Sultan, he was quite fearful. He was very scared. But he mustered all his courage and explained why he had given the call for आसान. फिर उसने सब अपना करेज इकट्ठा किया एंड उसने बोला कि ऐसा आसान के लिए कॉल क्यों किया रहेगा, करेक्ट, ताकि सुल्तान सुनेगा और उसको बुलाएगा. Then with the shaking hands he gave the summons to the Sultan. तो उस समन्स में क्या लिखा है, बुलाया गया है कोर्ट में. Sultan Ghiyasuddin took it without making any comment. He read the summons and told the officer to go back to the Qazi. He announced that he would appear in the Qazi's court the next day. उन्होंने बोला कि ओके मैं अगला दिन आ जाऊँगा, आप जाओ अभी. The next morning the Sultan got ready to appear before the Qazi. He hid a sharp sword in his robe and set out. तो इन्होंने क्या किया, इनके ड्रेस के अंदर एक बड़ा सा तलवार छुपा के रखा था. The courtroom was packed with people. Everyone was eager to see what would happen. So कोर्ट में सब लोग थे, सब लोग सोच में पड़े थे कि अभी क्या होगा, काजी अपना काम बराबर करेगा और पनिशमेंट देगा सुल्तान को, और सुल्तान बराबर से अपना मिस्टेक एक्सेप्ट करेगा क्या. द काजी एंटर्ड एंड टुक हिज प्लेस ऑन द हाई सीट ऑफ ऑनर. ऊपर बैठा देखो, लाइक दिस. In a while, Sultan Ghiyasuddin entered the courtroom. Everyone stood up to show respect to the Sultan, but the Qazi did not get up. The Sultan stood in the docks and the trial began. So जब सुल्तान आए, जो भी लोग प्रेजेंट थे कोर्ट में, सब लोग खड़े हो गए रिस्पेक्ट के लिए, but Qazi did not stand up. Sultan went and stood in the docks and the trial began. कटघरे में जाके खड़े हो गए. The widow presented her complaint. The Qazi took note of all the evidence and in grave voice addressed the Sultan. So widow ने अपना complaint बताया, ऐसा ऐसा हुआ. काजी ने सब सुना proof के साथ and in a grave voice, serious voice. सुल्तान को बोला, You are guilty of causing the death of the only son of this poor widow. So तुमने एक विडो के बच्चे को मार दिया है और तुम गिल्टी हो, मतलब आप गुनहगार हो. अकॉर्डिंग टू द लॉ यू मस्ट पे अ फाइन फॉर दिस ऑफेंस. सो ये गलती के लिए आपको फीस भरना पड़ेगा, फाइन. ऑफेंस गलती, क्राइम. आई ऑर्डर यू टू डू दैट विदाउट डिले. तुरंत फाइन भरो. द सुल्तान एक्सेप्टेड द जजमेंट एंड अपोलोजाइज टू द विडो. सुल्तान ने बोला येस मेरा गलती हो गया, आई एम सॉरी भी बोला विडो को. He arranged to pay the fine immediately. The widow was felt satisfied that the offence was brought home to the offender. तो उसने सोचा कि अच्छा हुआ मैंने कंप्लेन किया और इनको पनिशमेंट भी मिल गया. ऑफेंस इज द पनिशमेंट, ऑफेंडर इज द वन हु इज डूइंग द मिस्टेक. सो ऑफेंस इज द मिस्टेक and offender is the one who did the mistake. When the case was over, Qazi got up from the high seat of his honor. Respectfully, he bowed to the Sultan and requested him to take his seat. केस होने के बाद ये अपने चेयर से उठे और बोले ये तो आपका चेयर है, हाई सीट, आप यहाँ पे आके बैठिए. The Sultan then drew the hidden sword from his robes and told the Qazi, I am happy that you did not waver in your duty, you did not hesitate to punish me. Otherwise, I would have beheaded you with this sword. सुल्तान बोल रहा है मैंने छुपाया था ये स्वॉर्ड, मैं भी निकालता हूँ और मैं बहुत खुश हूँ कि आपने आपका ड्यूटी जो है वो बराबर से किया. अगर आप मुझे पनिश नहीं करते तो मैं आपका सर काट देता. The Qazi then put his hand under the cushion where the Sultan was seated and brought out a whip. Qazi is also very smart. उन्होंने भी एक whip निकाला जिससे चाबुक. He said, Your Majesty, I am happy because you obeyed the law. Otherwise, I would have whipped you in the court. So Qazi बोल रहा है अच्छा हुआ आपने आपका मिस्टेक एक्सेप्ट किया, अदरवाइज ये whip से ही आपको मैं मारता. The Sultan then got up and embraced the Qazi. दोनों गले मिले. थैंक गॉड वी बोथ डिड आवर ड्यूटी, ही सेड. अच्छा से दोनों ने अपना काम किया. Everyone present in the courtroom praised the two great men. सब लोग जो प्रेजेंट थे, जो भी लोग आदमी लोग थे कोर्ट में, सब लोग तारीफ कर रहे थे ये दो ग्रेट मैन का. क्यों? बिकॉज द सुल्तान डिड हिज वर्क, दैट इज ही ओबेड, he accepted his mistake and he gave the fine, and the Qazi did his work properly by punishing the Sultan. So both of them did their work properly. Is it clear? Thank you.